Target stores. Like the whole Target thing came about from a blind email. And so like literally I emailed the buyer and was like, your customers are shopping there for their hair products, but not for their beauty because you have nothing for them. And so she was like, all right, well, I sent her samples and she was like, your packaging is amazing. I really love the product. I need it. And so then I like further pushed the story of like why we stand for beauty and why we stand for women of color and why representation matters within the beauty industry. And she was like, you know what? I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm gonna give you a chance. We're just really excited. We're like the first indie brand to launch in Target stores. So if you go into Target, you're gonna see the lip bar like amongst like the big guys, like the Revlons, the Maybellines, the L'Oreals, the NYXs. Like these are multi-million-dollar brands. And so like for us to have our 3 shelves and then to take in like almost 30 products is major.
It's amazing to work with her, not only as a best friend, but as business partners. It's kind of crazy looking at her as this business owner. Like I still can't understand not only how we're on Target shelves, but how she's selling this lipstick to women all across the world.
So I think one of the biggest misconceptions about making money as a blogger is that you have to monetize your blog or you have to get ad money. That's how you're going to make money as a blogger. When there are so many ways to make money outside of that blog. My blog became kind of my business card. It became a tool for me to make money in other ways. So the first thing I did was I created a printable at that time, and the printable was downloadable and people could purchase it online. It was a financial organizer. So that was the first time I started making money. And then I started doing one-on-one coaching because other people were like, well, how did you do this? How did you improve your financial situation? And then speaking engagements. Once I started doing speaking engagements, my eyes were like, oh my God, there's so much money on this side of the fence. And after I started to realize the power of MyFab Finance, then I made it my intention. I started doing everything with intention. Like I want to reach people in this manner, and I want to be compensated for reaching people in this manner. So it was just really like my vision was just falling into place. And so by the time I left my 9 to 5 to do MyFab Finance full time, I had developed 4 profitable revenue streams.
Ladies, join me in welcoming Tanya Raffy.
Having multiple ways to make money is, I think it's essential for everyone who owns a business because at any given time, the market can change, the demand for your product can change, the way that you're marketing your product can change. And if I didn't appeal to millennials anymore, like how would I continue to make money? I would say those are one of the things that keeps me up at night. It's like, what happens if? And so by creating multiple streams of revenue, I feel like it kind of insulates you from that because you know, like, you know what, this happened, I can go do this. If that happened, I can go do this. And that adds an additional layer of security to you, to your family, to your business, and knowing that you can continue to sustain yourself in the unforeseen. So I'm releasing my first book, The Money Manual, this year, and I feel so supported by my team. Everything, we're putting all of our energy into it to ensure that it's a bestseller, but also to ensure that it's helping as many people as possible. And I'm just excited about all the opportunities. It continues to blow my mind where MyFab Finance is taking me.
The acquisition by L'Oreal USA for me was and still is one of my biggest accomplishments professionally and personally. Because personally, I knew what it took to get me to that place and to put me in that position to be able to help that to unfold and experience it and live through it. And then professionally, to say that you went from your kitchen and $100 to being a part of the largest beauty company in the world.
With all the strides we're making, there's still so much more work to be done. One of the things I've committed to through In Her Shoes and its annual holiday gift guide is to simply build awareness of Black women-owned brands. During the holidays, there's a significant increase in the desire to buy Black, but I want this to be something we're committed to and deliberate about all year round. The work I'm doing with In Her Shoes and She Did That is so important to me because it's providing positive representation for women of all ages and allowing young girls to see their reflections in the women we're celebrating. Dear Black women, you are sisters, daughters, mothers, nurturers, trusted confidants, and teachers. I am infinitely proud of you and everything God is doing through you in this world. As the brightest stars in the universe, you are taking your light and creating the change our society so desperately needs. I will continue to be one of your loudest cheerleaders, greatest advocates, and the woman who is constantly telling the world, she did that. Love always, Renee.
She did that.
I did that.
We did that.
She did that.
She did that. Did I tell you she did that?
She did that.
I did that. She did that.
She did that.
She did that.
I did that.
I did that. Yes. She did that.
Bruh, did you see? She did that. Next.